Right friends, welcome back to News at a Glance. This is for 5th week, 1st February to 7th February. All India Regional Editors Conference was held at Jaipur. Jaipur hosted two important conferences. One is the Counter-Terrorism Conference. The second one is All India Regional Editors Conference. Please don't forget. Vice President Hamid Ansari is on a 5-day visit to Brunei Darussalam and Thailand, two Southeast Asian countries. And two things don't forget, this is the first ever visit of Vice President to Brunei after establishing diplomatic relations in 1984. And at the level of Vice President, the visit to Thailand is taking place after 50 years. 30th Surajkund International Crafts Mela was held at Faridabad in Haryana. And here two things I would like to tell you. The theme state is Telangana and focus countries are China and Japan. These things don't forget. Parliamentary session of a first democratically elected government in more than 50 years began in Myanmar, and recently elections were held, and out of the total elected seats, Aung San Suu Kyi's National League for Democracy won more than 80% of the seats, and this is the first session of democratically elected parliament in more than 50 years, right? And the presidential elections are likely to take place shortly, and we have to wait and see whether Aung San Suu Kyi will become president or not, because there is some constitutional bar on her becoming president. Assam stated that the reservation of women in government jobs will be increased to 50%, and please don't forget, Assam is going for elections shortly. Madhya Pradesh announced that Hindi will now be the medium of competitive exams of the state government. The Indian Coast Guard came into being on 1st February 1977, basically to protect our maritime borders. Reserve Bank of India kept its policy rates and ratios unchanged in its sixth and last monetary policy for 2015-16. During this financial year, this is the sixth monetary policy, and in monetary policy, Reserve Bank of India looks at repo, reverse repo, CRR, SLR, and these are part of the tools which Reserve Bank will employ to control money supply. Look into the next one. Anupam Kher was denied visa for Karachi Literary Festival by Pakistan. The Union Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment, Thaawar Gehlot, stated that all the differently abled persons, recently the Prime Minister named them as Divyangs. All the Divyangs will get unique identity cards within 1.5 years, which will be valid throughout the country, so as to claim concessions in rail travel and so as to claim concessions in other establishments, so as to get eligible for reservation benefits. This unique identification card will be useful in future, and government stated within 1.5 years unique identity cards will be given. An unfortunate incident occurred, picnic turned tragic when 14 students drowned off the popular Murud Janjira beach in Maharashtra. Look into the next one. India and Brunei signed 3 MOUs to cooperate in the fields of defense, health, youth affairs and sports. At the same time, please don't forget, as I have already told you, our Vice President is on a 5-day visit to Brunei and Thailand, and the Vice President also addressed students of Brunei Darussalam University. Saroj Kumar was appointed to the key position of a Senior Director for the Fragility, Conflict and Violence Group in the World Bank. This is one of the key positions in World Bank. Saroj Kumar from India was appointed for this key position. Supreme Court appointed committee headed by its former Chief Justice R.M. Lodha was appointed to sell assets of Pearls Agrotech Corporation Limited and to refund rupees 49,000 crores to its investors. Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, stated that PACL illegitimately collected funds from public through a collective investment scheme please don't forget, collective investment schemes are regulated by Securities and Exchange Board of India, and SEBI stated that PACL illegitimately collected funds from public under collective investment scheme, and now Supreme Court appointed a committee headed by its former Chief Justice R.M. Lodha to sell the assets of PACL, and a landmark decision by Supreme Court because PACL has to refund 49,000 crores of rupees to its investors. Former Lok Sabha Speaker Balram Jakhar, who was a speaker during the Congress government of 1980 to 1989. 2 terms he was a speaker, Lok Sabha speaker, and he was from Punjab, and he also served as Union Agriculture Minister and Governor of Madhya Pradesh. He passed away recently at the age of 92. 14th Mumbai International Film Festival for documentary, short and animation concluded recently, and the highest award, that is the Golden Conch Award for the best documentary film up to 60 minutes, has been awarded to Manipur's Phum Shang. The film was directed by Hobam Pawan Kumar, and it raised the issue of environmental concerns of Loktak Lake. Look into the next one. CSIR launched the country's first anti-diabetic Ayurveda drug for type 2 diabetes. The name of this diabetes drug, this is the first ever Ayurveda drug launched by CSIR, and the name of the drug is BGR34. It was launched as a part of Global Ayurveda Meet which was held in Kozhikode, and this was developed by CSIR, Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, in collaboration with 2 prominent institutions. One is National Botanical Research Institute. The second one is Central Institute of Medicinal and Aromatic Plants. And these 2 prominent institutions are based in Lucknow, please don't forget. And CSIR, in collaboration with these 2 institutes, developed this anti-diabetic Ayurveda drug for the first time. Bengaluru City Railway Station was renamed as Krantivira Sangolli Rayanna Station. Then Nepal's Chief of Army Staff General Rajendra Chhetri was honored with honorary rank of General of the Indian Army by the President at Rashtrapati Bhavan. Bharat Biotech, Hyderabad-based firm, announced that it is working on vaccines to fight Zika, and it already submitted 2 of the formulations of vaccines to the Government of India as stated by its Managing Director. Fire at Devanor dumping ground created panic in Mumbai. It is one of the largest dumping grounds in the country, and this dumping ground receives around 6,000 tons of waste each day, and there is no processing plant, and several schools in the vicinity were closed recently because of a fire in the dumping ground. Famous columnist and former Deputy Governor of Reserve Bank of India, S.S. Tarapur, died at the age of 80, and his columns have got a lot of significance. His advice is being taken by the higher officials in banking industry even today. Invest Karnataka 2016 Global Investors Meet was held in Bengaluru. After Visakhapatnam, Kolkata, now it is the turn of Bengaluru to attract investors. As per the Brand Finance's 2016 annual report, this TCS emerged as the IT service industry's most powerful brand. 2-time Olympian Sanjeev Rajput has secured India's 12th Olympic quota berth in shooting. And please don't forget, this Olympics are going to be held in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil during the month of August, and India will be sending 12 shooters, the highest ever, to Rio de Janeiro, and 2-time Olympian Sanjeev Rajput has secured berth for Rio de Janeiro Olympics. A wall is being built over a length of 300 kilometers to protect capital Baghdad from ISIS in Iraq. Even the capital city of Iraq, that is Baghdad, is also being protected by building a wall. World leaders opened donor conference in London. What is the purpose of this donor conference? The purpose of this donor conference is to raise $9 billion for Syrian refugees, and meanwhile peace talks which were started at Geneva were suspended recently till February 25. At present, digital literacy in the country is 15% and government wants to take it to 50% during the next 3 years. And due to the penetration of internet, digital literacy is very much important. Tanzanian woman was assaulted in Bengaluru. This unfortunate incident occurred after a Sudanese man drove over and killed a woman. This is another incident of racist mob violence in the country. Look at the next one. Supreme Court asked BCCI to implement the recommendations of Justice R.M. Lodha Committee, which suggested massive restructuring of BCCI. Supreme Court categorically said to BCCI, why are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Please implement these recommendations, as R.M. Lodha Committee has given these recommendations after lot of deliberations and after lot of foresight as stated by the Supreme Court. In Adarsh Cooperative Housing Society scandal in Mumbai, the Maharashtra Governor allowed the prosecution of former Chief Minister Ashok Chavan, and this created political controversy. An earthquake of 6.4 magnitude killed 14 people in Tainan region in Taiwan, and unfortunate incident is 16-story apartment complex fell because of earthquake, and several people were buried alive under the rubble, and some people were retrieved after several days alive, and major damage due to this earthquake occurred in this 16-story apartment complex. Exports of IT services are expected to cross $100 billion during 2015-16. Good news, because all of us are well aware, exports of physical goods are falling drastically, and this year exports in physical goods are expected to be lesser by around 15 to 16% overall terms, and increase in software exports or IT services is good news for the country. 150th birth anniversary celebrations of Lala Lajpat Rai were celebrated recently, and in this connection government released rupees 150 commemorative coin and rupees 10 circulation coin, please don't forget, and Lala Lajpat Rai is associated with Punjab National Bank, this also don't forget. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has been chosen for the prestigious K. Veeramani Social Justice Award, and his pro-poor policies are acclaimed across the country. The prestigious 2016 William E.Colby Award was given to Midnight's Furies, The Deadly Legacy of India's Partition. This book is basically on partition of India into India and Pakistan and subsequent developments. This was written by Nisid Hazari, and prestigious William Colby Award was given to this book. Right? Gurdeep Singh has been appointed as the new chairman and managing director of the public sector giant NTPC. Marvin Minsky, the pioneer of artificial intelligence, passed away on 24th January in Boston of United States of America. Veteran Bollywood actress and Rajya Sabha MP Rekha has been conferred with the 3rd Yash Chopra Memorial Award. 3 persons of Indian origin have been awarded 2016 Medal of the Order of Australia. It is the highest civilian honor in Australia. And here Chennupati Jagadish got for nanotechnology, then Jai Chandra got in ophthalmology, and Sajeev Koshi got in dental category. So these 3 persons of Indian origin settled in Australia got the highest civilian award, that is the Medal of the Order of Australia. List of Padma Awards for 2016 include 10 Padma Vibhushan, 19 Padma Bhushan and 18 Padma Shri. And here these things please don't forget. 19 are women and 10 are from the category of foreigners, NRIs, PIOs, and out of the total 112 awardees, 4 were awarded posthumously, and for this year Bharat Ratna, the highest civilian award, was not given to anyone. DIPP, that is Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion, has given its approval to Kerala government's proposal to set up India's first defence industrial park at Vattapalam in Kerala. If it materializes, it will be the first defence industrial park in India. Veteran British TV and radio presenter Sir Terry Vaughan passed away in London. Marshall Islands, a tiny Pacific Ocean country, will bring a lawsuit against 9 countries, including India, allegedly failing to halt the nuclear arms race. This tiny country is bringing a lawsuit against 9 countries for failing to halt the nuclear arms race. Please look into this picture. Marshall Islands are tiny islands in Pacific Ocean region. 169th edition of annual Thyagaraja Music Festival was held in Thiruvaiyaru of Tamil Nadu. Every year it is a regular feature on the banks of river Kaveri, and Thyagaraja Kritis are written in Telugu language, but they became famous in Tamil Nadu, and birthplace of Thyagaraja is Andhra Pradesh, but his samadhi is at Thiruvaiyaru of Tamil Nadu on the banks of river Kaveri. Through IRCTC, now a maximum of 6 tickets can be booked per user per month from 15th February. Union Agriculture Ministry constituted a 9-member committee on the minimum support price of BT cotton seeds, because the seed companies should not exploit the farmers. For that purpose, 9-member committee was appointed to look at the minimum support price of BT cotton seeds. Book titled Nathuram Godse, The Story of an Assassin. All of you are well aware, Nathuram Godse assassinated Mahatma Gandhi on 30th January 1948, and the book Nathuram Godse, The Story of an Assassin was authored by Anup Ashok Sardesai. A commemorative coin we have just now discussed of 150 rupees and a circulation coin of rupees 10 on Lala Lajpat Rai were released by the Ministry of Culture. Ranbir Chopra, captain of the champion Indian basketball team in the first Asian Games 1951, passed away recently. And if someone asks Ranbir Chopra, he was the captain of Indian basketball team which won in the first Asian Games held in New Delhi in the year 1951. Last one, Indian lawyer and human rights defender Henri Tiphagne, selected for 8th Human Rights Award by Amnesty International Germany. Right friends, please do join for other modules. Have a nice day. Thank you.